Good morning, student. Now in this previous lecture we have studied about collision in wireless network. Now in this lecture we are going to see collision handling in wireless network using ACK method and RTSCTS method. So first see the CSMA CA with ACK, that means acknowledgement method. Now here ACK is generated by receiver end node when data is receiving in original form, and ACK method is best suited for smaller wireless network. See here, this ACK is generated by the receiver end. After receiving the data packet, the receiver is sent to an acknowledgement to the sender. That's why sender can confirm that data is received at the receiver end. See the step-by-step algorithm for ACK method. Here N1 and N2 are two nodes here. N1 wants to send data to N2 and N1 sensing that is listening. When channel is free, N1 sends data to N2 and N2 sends ACK to N1. This is single A here. And ACK received in time. If ACK received in time, then this transmission is successful transmission. So this is not transformation, this is transmission. This is transmission. So see the with the help of example. Suppose that here this is N1 node 1, this is N2 node 2. Here N1 and N2 are two nodes which are going to communicate on the network. Suppose that N1 is sending the data. First one, N1 is ready to transmit the data. Then N1 is sensing the channel, that channel is free or not, there is collision or no collision on the channel. If channel is idle or channel is free, then N1 sends the data packet to the N2. This is your data packet. Then when N2 is received the data packet, when N2 is received this data packet, N2 send the acknowledgement. N2 send the ACK to the N1. When N1 is received the ACK within the time frame, then the transmission is called successful transmission. This is the method of ACK method, acknowledgement method, to send the data on the network. Here point to be noted that ACK must be received on sender end on the time, within time, because there is the fixed time slot allotted for this communication. If the ACK is received by N1 after that time period, then this transmission is failure of transmission. This transmission is not successful, and N1 is again going to send the data packet. This is called retransmission of data. So here note, if ACK is not received in time, then retransmission will take place. So this is the collision handling with acknowledgement method. I hope this is clear to you. Now second one is CSMA CA with RTS or CTS method. This method is mostly used in bigger wireless network. See the mechanism behind this. Here you can see that A wants to send data to B. Here A and B are two nodes. Similarly N1 and like N2. Here A and B are two nodes and A wants to send data to B. A is listen, that means A is sensing the channel is free or not. If channel is free, then A is ready to transmit the data. A sends RTS request to send to B, stating time it will take to send. That means RTS 10. That means A is want to send the data for 10 seconds. A wants to send the data for 10 microsecond. This is the RTS, request to send. RTS is sent to B. Now B sends CTS to A and other nodes. That means B is sending the CTS clear to send for A and other nodes. For A, CTS 10 means go ahead send for 10 microsecond. When A is received CTS, that means the channel is idle and receiver is ready to take the data. Then A can send the data. And for other nodes like C and D, for other nodes CTS, that means be quiet for 10 microsecond. That means you should not send the signal on this channel for 10 microsecond. This is the RTS and CTS. Now A send data to B for 10 second. 10 माइक्रोसेकेंड के लिए डेटा सेंड कर दिया ए. नाउ बी सेंड ACK टू ऑल नोड्स. नाउ बी सेंड एक्नॉलेजमेंट टू ऑल द नोड्स. फॉर ए ACK इज द confirmation, that means transmission is successfully done, and for C and D this is a signal indication that transmission is over. You can communicate on the channel. Now channel is free. So see this with the help of figure. Here you can see that A, B, C, D, there are 4 nodes. Now A and B want to communicate. A and B is going to communicate. So A is send RTS, request to send. RTS, that means request to send. And CTS, that means clear to send. So if A is sent RTS to B, if channel is free, A is sending request to send to for 10 microsecond to B. Now B is sending CTS. Now yes, B is sending CTS to A, and also B is sending CTS to C and D, because B is indicating or requesting to C and D don't communicate on this channel for 10 microsecond. Now when A is received CTS, that means A is going to send the data. That means B is ready to receive the data. Now A is going to send data. Now A send the data to B. When B is received this data, B send ACK to A. B acknowledge किया A को, that means your data is received successfully. Now B is also send the ACK to C and D to indicate that now channel is over, then transmission is over on the channel for 10 microsecond. Now you can send the data on this channel for C and D. This is the mechanism of RTS and CTS, request to send and clear to send mechanism. This is best suited in the bigger or larger wireless network. So I hope these 2 mechanisms are clear to you. Now in next class we are going to see error detection, error checking or detection. So go for this topic, and in next class we will discuss it in detail. Now thank you for watching today.